Malaysia Airlines MAS has recorded a total loss of 695 million ringgit in its first quarter result ending 31st December compared to a profit of 120 million ringgit in the same period last year because of challenging operating environment. CEO Datuk Seri Idris Jala says 2009 will be a tough year for the aviation industry as it faces problems such as volatility in fuel prices and overcapacity of aircraft coming into Asia Pacific, which is growing faster than demand. He adds the global economic slowdown resulted in a dip of passenger loads and yield pressures as well as the latest H1N1 virus, which is a threat to air travel recovery.
Fortunately for us, we are not taking delivery of new jets until the later part of last year. Sometimes divine intervention comes in your favor, so which is good. And some others who receive the aircraft now have to find the desert problem now. And so we to date we have proactively cut capacity by 11%, just like SQ, we also cut our capacity. Cost savings, we already saved 2.3 billion ringgit in the last 3 years, a lot of money, and we continue to reduce the cost. We have already put very stringent control on cost. We continue to remain hedged because, as I said, oil price, you never know.
Speaking to reporters after a media briefing of the company's first quarter result, Idris says that MAS still has strong liquidity with a cash balance of 3.8 billion ringgit. MAS had also revalued its fuel hedges under new accounting rules, namely FRS 139, to reflect their market value.
The calculation of the mark-to-market loss, the $100, is done precisely on 31st of March. So the change, the gain or loss subsequent to that depends whether the forward curve is higher or lower than the forward curve on the 31st of March 2009. So in this particular case, the oil price is rising higher than the forward curve on the 31st of March. So we will be booking again if it continues to be higher. So if we were to stop the clock on 29th of May, then our gain that we will book into our P&L is 1.1 billion ringgit.
Idris says that MAS will continue to hedge its fuel requirements so it will continue to be protected from rising fuel prices. The company's statement says that since March 31st, 2009, oil prices has increased more than 35%. This means MAS could see a 1.1 billion ringgit gain if oil prices average at $66 a barrel in the second quarter, and consequently its first quarter 695 million ringgit loss could be fully reversed by hedging gains in the second quarter. MAS had a first quarter fuel hedging loss of 557 million ringgit and an operational loss of 138 million ringgit. Meanwhile, speaking on the outlook of the company for 2009, MAS says it is on track to preserve cash within its budget of 700 million ringgit to 1 billion ringgit by implementing a budget cut of 7% across the board and prioritizing projects. The fuel hedging restructuring will also help the company save money.